Welcome to the Forbidden Knowledge Podcast. I'm your host, Ben Carter. In the heart of Jerusalem, nestled within the labyrinthine walls of the Old City, lies an ancient and enigmatic monument, a silent testament to a time long lost to history. The Western Wall, the last vestige of the Second Temple, stands as a symbol of millennia-old traditions and a beacon of faith. Yet the wall also hides a tantalizing secret, one that could unravel the fabric of our understanding of the past and our place in the cosmos. It is believed that the original construction of the First Temple, also known as Solomon's Temple, was based on a blueprint that King Solomon received in a dream. The detailed design, including the measurements and materials, was supposedly provided to Solomon by a divine entity. This is where our exploration into the extraordinary begins. The idea of extraterrestrial contact is often synonymous with advanced technological capabilities that might seem godly to the less advanced civilization. If we explore this premise in the context of King Solomon, we stumble upon an intriguing hypothesis. Could the divine entity that communicated the temple's blueprints to Solomon have been an extraterrestrial being? While this idea may appear far-fetched, it isn't without precedent. There are numerous instances across various cultures where divine intervention is postulated to explain technological leaps. Ancient astronaut theorists argue that many such instances could be examples of extraterrestrial contact. The key to this hypothesis lies in the temple's blueprints, specifically the Ark of the Covenant. The Ark, as described in the Bible, was a golden chest that carried the stone tablets of the Ten Commandments. However, the Ark was also associated with unusual phenomena. It was said to emit destructive forces, cause walls to crumble, and even part the waters of the Jordan River. Could these phenomena be technological in nature, beyond the understanding of the people of that era? Moreover, the description of the Ark's construction suggests a design far beyond the technological capabilities of the time. Could this design have originated from a more advanced civilization, perhaps even an extraterrestrial one? But the mystery deepens when we consider the disappearance of the Ark. The Ark of the Covenant, along with the entire First Temple, was destroyed and lost to history. However, some believe that the Ark was not destroyed but hidden, safeguarding its potent powers from falling into the wrong hands. If we follow this line of reasoning, then the Ark's disappearance could be seen as an attempt to protect humanity from a powerful technology that it was not ready to wield. This narrative aligns with the perspective of some ancient astronaut theorists who propose that extraterrestrials have interacted with our species, not to conquer or destroy, but to guide and assist in our evolution. As we delve deeper into this enigma, we find ourselves caught between the threads of belief and speculation, history and myth, fact and fiction. The mystery of King Solomon's contact with extraterrestrial beings remains shrouded in the mists of time, an enticing enigma yet to be fully unraveled. Stepping back in time, we delve into the era of King Solomon, a period rich in culture and steeped in mystery. The reign of Solomon, the son of King David, extended from 970 to 931 BC, often referred to as the Golden Age of Israel. This was a time of unprecedented peace and prosperity, driven by Solomon's wisdom and diplomacy. But beyond the material wealth and territorial expansion, Solomon was also renowned for his spiritual wisdom and his profound knowledge of the esoteric. The Bible tells us that Solomon had an extraordinary ability to communicate with the divine, receiving wisdom and guidance directly from God. This divine connection, coupled with his interest in the occult and the esoteric, is what some believe may have allowed him to interact with beings not of this world. The construction of the First Temple, also known as Solomon's Temple, is one of the most significant events of his reign. This grand temple was not only a religious monument but also a repository of sacred knowledge. The detailed descriptions of its construction and the precise measurements allude to a profound understanding of sacred geometry, a knowledge far beyond the comprehension of a typical Iron Age society. The Ark of the Covenant, housed within the temple's Holy of Holies, was the epicenter of this divine energy. As we've discussed, the Ark is often associated with strange phenomena suggestive of advanced technology. Its design and capabilities, so out of sync with the technological landscape of the time, further lend credence to the possibility of an extraterrestrial origin. But Solomon's temple and the ark are not the only elements that hint at extraterrestrial contact. The lesser-known Seal of Solomon, or the Star of David, considered a potent symbol of protection, is another piece of this intriguing puzzle. This six-pointed star, formed by two interlaced equilateral triangles, is a common motif in sacred geometry. It's found in numerous ancient civilizations, seemingly disconnected by time and geography. Could this symbol, associated with King Solomon, be a universal sign of extraterrestrial knowledge passed down through different cultures? Moreover, the mysterious Queen of Sheba's visit to King Solomon could also hold clues to our hypothesis. Her kingdom, its location still a subject of debate among historians, is described as extraordinarily wealthy and technologically advanced. Was she a representative of an extraterrestrial civilization, visiting Solomon to exchange knowledge and wisdom? The narrative of King Solomon's reign, filled with extraordinary wisdom, advanced technology, and mysterious symbols, does seem to harbor elements that go beyond mere earthly explanations. As we continue to navigate the labyrinth of history, mythology, and speculation, we find intriguing hints of a connection between King Solomon and beings not of this world. Two key pieces of text lend further weight to the proposition of King Solomon's extraterrestrial contact. Firstly, the Testament of Solomon, a pseudepigraphical work ascribed to Solomon but likely written in the first few centuries A.D. It's a text that delves into the world of demonology, where Solomon is said to command demons to assist in the temple's construction. While the text is often written off as the product of superstition and mythology, might it be possible to interpret these demons as extraterrestrial beings, misinterpreted by a culture lacking the vocabulary to describe them accurately? The second text, the enigmatic Key of Solomon, is a grimoire or book of magic attributed to King Solomon. It's filled with cryptic symbols, complex rituals, and incantations. The precision and intricacy of these rites might suggest a scientific or technological protocol rather than purely spiritual exercises. Moreover, the whistleblowers and secret societies that have survived through ages also allude to Solomon's connection with extraterrestrial beings. The Freemasons, for instance, revere Solomon and his temple. Their rituals and symbols, some believe, contain hidden knowledge related to extraterrestrial life. Are these time-honored rituals a covert preservation of the alien wisdom that Solomon supposedly possessed? In recent years, archaeological excavations have unearthed intriguing artifacts that could lend credence to these theories. For instance, the discovery of an Iron Age temple near Jerusalem, similar in layout to Solomon's temple, revealed artifacts adorned with sacred geometry's symbols. Could these findings bear testament to the influence of an advanced extraterrestrial civilization? Another fascinating piece of evidence is the Urim and Thummim, sacred lots used by the Jewish high priest for divination. These objects, described as shining and filled with light, bear an uncanny resemblance to modern descriptions of alien technology. Could these too be products of extraterrestrial knowledge? The enigmatic trail leading us through ancient texts, secret societies, and archaeological finds points towards a narrative that defies conventional understanding. The more we delve into the mystery surrounding King Solomon, the more we uncover hints of a knowledge that seems far beyond the reach of an Iron Age civilization. The pieces of this complex puzzle suggest that perhaps, just perhaps, King Solomon was privy to knowledge not of this world. The core theory, as it stands, is that King Solomon might have been in contact with extraterrestrial beings who could have shared advanced knowledge and technology with him. This theory assumes a new dimension when we attempt to reconcile it with mainstream historical accounts, scientific understanding, and logical reasoning. For instance, the construction of Solomon's temple has long been a subject of wonder. Its intricate design, the precision of its measurements, and the sophisticated technology required to build it are remarkable, even by today's standards. Historians have long puzzled over how such architectural precision could have been achieved in an age when even the concept of a wheel was comparatively new. Could this advanced knowledge have come from an extraterrestrial civilization? Another anomaly is the Ark of the Covenant, an artifact of immense power and significance, described in great detail in the Bible and other ancient texts. The Ark was said to levitate, emit dangerous rays, and even cause walls to crumble. These descriptions defy the understanding of historians and physicists alike. Could the Ark have been a piece of advanced extraterrestrial technology? Then there are the tales of Solomon's flying carpet, an artifact that could transport him across vast distances in an instant. Mainstream history dismisses these accounts as mere myths, but in light of the core theory, could these stories be distorted accounts of an advanced mode of transportation, similar to what we today would call a spacecraft? Also, the complex rituals, symbols, and incantations mentioned in the Key of Solomon provoke thought. Many of these rituals revolve around summoning and controlling various spirits. Could these spirits in fact be references to extraterrestrial beings? And could the rituals be a form of advanced communication protocol? The theory of King Solomon's contact with extraterrestrial beings disrupts our understanding of history, technology, and even religion. It suggests that the wisdom and knowledge of one of history's most revered figures might have originated from beyond our planet. It hints at the possibility of an ancient human-extraterrestrial alliance and challenges us to reevaluate our understanding of our own past. As we delve deeper into this enigma, we must remain open to the possibilities that this theory presents, no matter how disruptive or unconventional they may be. Turning to the physical evidence, one of the most compelling pieces is the Temple of Solomon itself. Built around 957 BCE, it was a marvel of ancient engineering. Its construction involved intricate stonework, the creation of which would have required knowledge and tools far beyond what we currently understand were available at the time. Even today, the construction of such a complex structure would pose a challenge. Some researchers propose that this advanced construction could be evidence of external, perhaps extraterrestrial, intervention. Carbon dating has been used to try and shed light on these mysteries. However, the method's inherent limitations, which include a maximum reliable age of around 50,000 years and potential contamination issues, leave room for interpretation and further speculation. While the carbon dating of artifacts associated with King Solomon correspond to the historical timeline, this does not provide definitive proof of the source of the advanced knowledge attributed to him. In terms of architecture, the Temple of Solomon is said to incorporate sacred geometry, a system of design and construction believed to be universal and often attributed to higher spiritual or extraterrestrial beings. The temple's design includes elements of the golden ratio and other geometric principles that were not understood until much later in human history. The presence of these sophisticated designs might suggest an advanced understanding or guidance from an external source. Looking beyond architectural evidence, DNA studies could potentially offer insight into these theories. The genetic makeup of individuals from the era of King Solomon could hold clues about possible extraterrestrial contact. Advanced DNA analysis could potentially reveal anomalies or unknown sequences that may suggest extraterrestrial influence. However, these studies are in their infancy, and their findings are yet to be fully understood. Modern science has made significant strides in understanding the universe and our place within it. Yet it often falls short when trying to explain the mysteries of the ancient world. The technological advancements, architectural wonders, and vast knowledge attributed to King Solomon are enigmas that continue to challenge our understanding. While we cannot definitively conclude that King Solomon had contact with extraterrestrial beings, the evidence does provoke thought and suggests that there may be aspects of our history that remain shrouded in mystery. Despite the mounting evidence suggesting King Solomon's potential contact with extraterrestrial beings, mainstream academia, media, and institutions have often sought to suppress or discredit these theories. This rejection can be attributed to a variety of factors, ranging from a reluctance to accept alternative views of history to the fear of undermining established doctrines and beliefs. Notably, the academic community is resistant to ideas that challenge the established historical narrative. This resistance is often based on the principle of Occam's razor, which suggests that the simplest explanation is usually the correct one. According to this principle, the knowledge and architectural prowess of Solomon and his contemporaries could be attributed to human ingenuity and evolution, rather than extraterrestrial intervention. However, this approach could be seen as a way to suppress challenging or controversial theories. By adhering strictly to Occam's razor, academia often overlooks the potential for more complex explanations. This methodological bias could be a significant barrier to the exploration of theories suggesting extraterrestrial contact in our ancient past. The media, too, has played a role in suppressing these theories. Often such ideas are sensationalized, ridiculed, or completely ignored. This treatment can lead to a general public dismissal of these theories as mere fantasy or conspiracy. By reducing the discussion of King Solomon's possible extraterrestrial contact to the realm of science fiction, the media can effectively suppress serious examination of the evidence. Religious institutions also have a vested interest in maintaining traditional interpretations of King Solomon's story. The narrative of Solomon as a wise and powerful king, gifted by God, is central to many religious texts and teachings. The suggestion of extraterrestrial involvement could undermine these narratives and potentially destabilize the faith of followers. Consequently, religious institutions may actively work to discredit or disregard theories that challenge their established doctrines. In spite of this widespread suppression, the theory of King Solomon's potential contact with extraterrestrial beings persists. The rich, albeit unconventional evidence continues to intrigue researchers and enthusiasts alike. The pushback from mainstream academia, media, and religious institutions only serves to underscore the need for open dialogue and unbiased research into our ancient past. For if we limit ourselves to conventional interpretations, we may forever remain oblivious to the incredible possibilities that lie just beyond our accepted understanding of history. The potential implications of King Solomon having been in contact with extraterrestrial beings extend far beyond the bounds of history and archaeology. They delve into the metaphysical, spiritual, and even the physical realms, raising questions about the origins of human consciousness, divine purpose, and our place within a potentially cosmic design. If King Solomon did indeed receive knowledge or technology from extraterrestrial sources, it could mean that human consciousness is not solely a product of terrestrial evolution, but may have been influenced or guided by otherworldly entities. This idea opens up a myriad of possibilities regarding the nature of consciousness itself. Are we truly alone in our thoughts, or are we part of a greater cosmic consciousness that extends beyond the physical realm? The concept of divine purpose also takes on new dimensions in light of this theory. If extraterrestrials did play a role in the story of King Solomon, this could imply that our understanding of divinity and spirituality might need to be reframed. Rather than viewing God or the divine as a single, omnipotent entity, perhaps we need to consider a more complex, multifaceted concept of divinity. Could it be that the gods of our ancient texts were not supernatural beings, but rather advanced extraterrestrial beings who interacted with humanity, guiding our development and shaping our spiritual beliefs? If we take this theory as a possibility, it also raises profound questions about our place within the universe. Are we just one of many civilizations scattered across the cosmos, each with our own unique experiences and interactions with these advanced beings? And if so, what does this mean for our understanding of life, death, and existence itself? Moreover, if the wisdom of King Solomon was indeed imparted by extraterrestrial beings, it suggests the existence of a grand cosmic design, a universe far more intricately woven than we have ever imagined. It implies that the actions and events of our world, from the rise and fall of civilizations to the personal growth of individuals, could be part of a larger cosmic plan. In this light, the theory of King Solomon's contact with extraterrestrial beings is not just a question of historical accuracy, but a profound exploration of the nature of existence itself. It challenges our deepest beliefs and invites us to broaden our perspectives, to consider the possibility that our reality is part of an infinitely complex cosmic tapestry. It encourages us to seek out the mysteries of the universe, to question, explore, and continually expand our understanding of what it means to be human in a vast and intricate cosmos. This intriguing hypothesis that King Solomon was in contact with extraterrestrial beings has found its way into various forms of media and popular culture. Documentaries, books, and online content continually explore and expand upon this theory, each adding new layers of interpretation and speculation. Documentaries such as Ancient Aliens have dedicated episodes to the exploration of King Solomon's purported extraterrestrial connections. These documentaries combine historical analysis with conjecture, weaving a narrative that melds ancient texts with modern theories about extraterrestrial life. This synthesis of old and new generates a compelling narrative that has captivated audiences worldwide. In literature, the theory has found a place in both fiction and nonfiction. Authors have used the concept as a springboard for science fiction narratives, imagining how human history might have been shaped by extraterrestrial interventions. Nonfiction books, on the other hand, delve into a detailed analysis of ancient texts and archaeological evidence, seeking to substantiate the theory with empirical data. The digital age has further amplified the discussion, with platforms such as YouTube and TikTok becoming fertile ground for sharing and debating theories about King Solomon's extraterrestrial encounters. Short, engaging videos explore different aspects of the theory, often using animation and visual effects to bring the ancient world to life. These platforms have fostered a vibrant community of truth seekers, eager to delve into the mysteries of our ancient past. Online forums and communities also play a significant role in disseminating and refining the theory. Websites like Reddit and Above Top Secret host ongoing discussions where individuals from around the world can share their thoughts, findings, and hypotheses. These communities have become hotbeds for alternative historical theories, allowing the theory of King Solomon's extraterrestrial contact to be continually reimagined and expanded upon. The portrayal of King Solomon's alleged extraterrestrial contact in modern culture is indicative of a broader trend, a growing openness to question established narratives and explore alternative perspectives. As the theory continues to permeate popular culture, it invites us all to look at history with a more critical eye, to question what we think we know, and to remain open to the mysteries of the cosmos. It promotes an ethos of inquiry and exploration, fostering a collective curiosity about our past and our place in the universe. Entering into the more esoteric offshoots of this theory, some proponents posit that the purported extraterrestrial contact with King Solomon could have resulted in more than just technological advancements or wisdom imparted. They suggest that it might have been a breeding ground for interdimensional beings or even the genesis of a hybrid bloodline. This notion is not unique to the theory of King Solomon's extraterrestrial encounters. It echoes throughout myriad ancient alien theories, suggesting that deities or otherworldly beings from ancient texts were, in fact, extraterrestrials who interbred with humans, creating hybrid offspring. In the case of King Solomon, there are assertions that his legendary wisdom and advanced knowledge were not merely the result of direct teaching from extraterrestrials, but could have been a genetic inheritance. Some speculate that Solomon was not merely a king, but a hybrid being, the product of an extraterrestrial and human union. Such a hypothesis could provide an alternative explanation for his extraordinary abilities and accomplishments. The notion of interdimensional beings also weaves its way into this theoretical tapestry. These entities are believed by some to exist in dimensions beyond our own, occasionally crossing over into our realm to interact with humanity. Could the divine beings King Solomon reputedly interacted with have been interdimensional rather than extraterrestrial in nature? Such a concept further blurs the lines between the spiritual and the scientific, the human and the otherworldly. Parallel to these conjectures is the idea of lost technologies. The Temple of Solomon, with its intricate design and advanced construction techniques, is often highlighted as a possible example. Could this iconic structure have been built using technologies bestowed by extraterrestrial or interdimensional entities? The enigmatic nature of its construction and the lack of clear explanation for its architectural prowess certainly allow room for speculation. These fringe extensions of the theory of King Solomon's extraterrestrial contact invite further exploration into unknown territories. They challenge us to reconsider our understanding of the past, to question the nature of reality, and to ponder the potential interconnectedness of our existence with beings and dimensions beyond our comprehension. It's a journey into the realms of the unexplained and the extraordinary, a journey that continually unearths more questions than answers. As we delve deeper into these mysteries, one thing becomes clear. There is much about our past, our universe, and our place within it that remains to be discovered. As we reach the edge of our exploration into the question of King Solomon's possible contacts with extraterrestrial beings, there are still countless threads left to unravel. The journey thus far has been both illuminating and, in many ways, unsettling. What we have found is an intricate web of theories, each one more bewildering than the last. The possibility that King Solomon, renowned for his wisdom and prowess, may have been in contact with beings from other realms, or even a hybrid of human and extraterrestrial descent, shatters the conventional understanding of our history. The implications of such a hypothesis are profound, suggesting that our past, our knowledge, and our reality are far more complex than we ever imagined. The Temple of Solomon, a marvel of ancient architecture, stands as a testament to this complexity. Could it be that this grand edifice, whose construction techniques still baffle us, was a result of technology gifted by beings from other realms? Such a speculation adds another layer of intrigue, pushing us deeper into the realm of the unknown. And what of the interdimensional beings, entities thought to exist in dimensions beyond our own? Could these be the divine beings Solomon is said to have interacted with? Such a proposition blurs the line between the spiritual and the scientific, suggesting a reality where these two realms are not separate but intrinsically intertwined. Yet, as we grapple with these enigmas, we find that answers remain elusive. The theories are there, the evidence suggestive, but proof remains just out of reach, and so we are left with more questions than answers, more mystery than clarity. What if King Solomon was indeed in contact with extraterrestrial or interdimensional beings? What if the wisdom and knowledge he possessed was a gift from these entities? What if our past is not merely a chronicle of human achievement, but a testament to our interaction with otherworldly beings? And what if there is more to the story, hidden truths that are yet to be unveiled? The silence of the unexplained echoes with tantalizing possibilities. As we dig deeper, we must be prepared to confront the unsettling, the incredible, and the awe-inspiring. Because perhaps therein lies the truth, a truth that could redefine our understanding of ourselves, our past, and the vast, mysterious universe we inhabit. In the end, the question isn't so much whether King Solomon was in contact with extraterrestrial beings, but rather, what does it mean for us if he was? What else are they hiding? And what more is there to discover in the shadowy realms of the unknown? Thanks for listening. This has been another episode of the Forbidden Knowledge Podcast. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to follow us wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you'd like to support the show, subscribe to the Forbidden Knowledge Network on Patreon. Subscribe now.